Hello, Zango Nation. It's Ryan Anderson, and the beautiful Kelly Allred is here with me. We are here in the Zango corporate office. I wish we were in Mexico with our feet in the sand. Maybe, I guess it might not be sunny right now, but wish we were there. Hey, all of you guys who are getting excited for Mexico coming up in a couple of weeks. That's really exciting. Can't wait to hear all about it, see all of the great stories and the fun and the excitement. For those of you who didn't get a chance to earn the trip to Mexico, we've got another opportunity right here in front of you. We've got several already qualified. I can't believe it. I guess we had double trips in December, so we've got several already qualified for the August trip.
Oh, yeah.
The next trip to paradise, so we've got a lot of great things going on. Well, like I said, I am Ryan Anderson. For those of you who are brand new, I work here at the corporate office along with the beautiful Kelly. Actually, I work for Kelly. Kelly's my boss. But we are so excited to be with you guys. Welcome. This is the very first, Kelly, the very first weekly webinar training that we're hosting. Can you believe that?
January.
January. This is the first one that we're going to be hosting, and we are going to be doing these every Thursday night. Kelly, what does that mean? Every Thursday night we're going to be doing one of these webinars. What does that mean for all of the good folks listening?
And that means action-packed Thursdays. You'll have business tips. You'll have training from industry leaders, updates, company updates, promotions, sales, lots of different things. So clear your calendars for Thursday and make sure everybody gets on these because these are one of the ways that we communicate.
Exactly. This is, we've talked, we do a call with the premiers and above the last Thursday of every month. And we did one right before the new year, and we talked about the 2016 for the company is going to be a year of communication. And so if you're looking for information, you're looking for new promotions, details, any product details, new products, sales, events, all of those things will be announced here on the weekly webinars first, and then we'll start pushing those out and doing that. So, and the first Thursday of every month, we're going to be introducing a product sell, and we're going to be making history tonight with a brand new product sell that we're going to be launching here. So definitely excited to be able to do that. So, wow, this is a lot of fun and exciting things that are happening here. It's amazing. So like Kelly said, the weekly webinar trainings, they're to intro you to new products, product training, sales. You're going to hear from industry leaders, multi-million-dollar earners with Zango, business tips and training, company updates and announcements, just the weekly webinars that are going to be every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 East Coast, 8 Central, look at how I can count backwards, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. Now, if you are like our good friends from Australia that are dialing in, or Colombia, I am not that smart. Hans Albers, awesome. Hans is always on. I love good old Hans. 2 a.m. He is. We should get him his T-shirt because he's definitely the biggest fan. I love Hans. Yes, absolutely. It's so fun seeing him in convention. So, with that said, we have also introduced a new website. That is it's called, if you go to www.zango.powerof3, the number 3, and I'll show you a picture of this here in just a second. This is actually a screen grab from that website. This is, we are going to be hosting all of the weekly webinar trainings on the Power of 3. What is the Power of 3 website? It's a great website. It's for distributors to go learn the 8 steps, the distributor kit's on there. You can connect. This is where we'll be hosting the weekly webinar training. So the recordings you'll be able to see. Week 1 we'll be posting on there will be the training that we're doing tonight, and then we'll just keep uploading the trainings every week. So if you miss one, you can go to the Zango Power of 3 website, and it'll be hosted there by the next business day. So the following Friday, it'll be up and loaded there as well. So just an opportunity to be able to connect the trainings and different things. We're going to be referencing this website also a little bit later on. So we're going to do that. So without further ado, tonight is the first week of the month. So we're going to be doing a little bit of product training as well as introducing you guys to the product sale that we'll be running all of the month of January.
Right.
So.
And some of the first Thursdays of the month it'll be hosted by doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to always be us doing it. You will actually have some doctors and some science and some different
Yeah,
stuff,
wait a
right?
minute. You told me you were a doctor the other day when you was examining.
letting
No.
them know.
Okay, good.
Just us.
All right, good. Yes, for sure. It's going to be more than just Kelly and Ryan, because as you all know, I'm not an ingredient guy. Like I'm the sales guy that I like to know how it makes me feel, right? Some of you guys are asking for that website again. I'm going to go ahead and type that in the notes. For those of you that are listening in, it's www.zengopowerof3.com, and that's up and live, and we'll be updating that with new training videos and doing different things.
That
along that.
website is really super good, even for prospecting. You will be able to get on it very easily, walk you through the steps, and it's user friendly.
Absolutely.
You'll be able to guide through.
You'll love it. Yeah, it's just really great. In fact, it's a great tool for sending your brand new distributors or brand new customers to be able to go look at and learn some different things. We're going to have some new training videos that are going to go up on that after the call today. They'll be hosted on this website tomorrow that we'll talk about here in just a little bit. So we're actually going to make a little bit of history with you guys tonight, and we're going to go through some things. But we're going to go old school a little bit, old school, new technology, new science, new research coming every day on this particular product. But let's jump into this, Kelly, and do that. So it all started with a tiny fruit with an enormous opportunity, right, Kelly? So this is tiny fruit with an enormous opportunity. We're going to be talking about Zengo Reserve and the Zengo Juice, but to do that, I think it's really important, and I think it's great to be able to kick off the year. Again, we've got some great people on here. Obviously, I'm seeing Richard O'Brien and Sandy and Ed Cohen, Marlene Bryce. I'm just looking at some of the lists here, our multi-million-dollar earners, 500Ks, on the call tonight with us tonight. They've been with us for a while, so they know this story. They've told it millions of times. That's why they're part of the Millionaires Club, Multi-Millionaires Club, I should say. But for those of you that are new, this is an introduction. This is our founders. These are our owners of our company. 6 amazing, beautiful, wonderful, talented individuals whose hearts are way bigger than their heads, for sure. We know that. Kelly, the doctor, we don't need a doctor to be able to tell us that, right?
That's right.
Just really great, passionate people who have a lot of passion. And if it weren't for these 6 amazing people, individuals, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't see millions of lives changed, over 6 million meals fed to starving children around the world. Billions of dollars in commissions paid out, billions of dollars in sales, life sales changed, over 140 millionaires created, over 40 multimillionaires. It's just a great story. I just love the story that these 6 amazing people have accomplished. Now, product training, why are we talking about this? This is great. Let's just dive into this a little bit. I know that a lot of you guys have told this story time and time again, but when I first became a part of Zengo, the only product Zengo had was Zengo Juice.
Yes,
that was it. And it was in an old wine bottle with a black label at the top. It wasn't that impressive, but oh my gosh, it's an incredible thing. And so we've told this story. Joe's story. Joe's story was living in Southeast Asia, having grown up in a home where his parents talked about dietary supplements and nutritionals, and so he understood the benefits of it, growing up in the direct sales network marketing industry, seeing the opportunity to be able to be first, having an eye for a botanical such as the mangosteen to be able to be first to market with something like that. And over 13 years ago, we launched this company in 2002. It was crazy. In the first 4 years of business, it took us just 4 years to generate $1 billion in revenue, and only 2 years after that to generate our second $1 billion in sales. And it's been a fun ride over 13 years. It's been an incredible thing. And it all started with the mangosteen. The mangosteen, as some of you may or may not know, started out and is in the Southeast Asia. Sensational flavor. If you've never had an opportunity to taste it, it's magical. It's just a magical fruit. Kelly, you've had an opportunity to go on the Thailand trip several times. several times. I say that because I never got to go on the
Only
Thailand
once.
trip. Once, whatever. You invented the monkey show. And so sensational flavor, traditional folklore, they've been using it for thousands and thousands of years. And then the science behind it. We're going to talk a little bit about the science behind the mangosteen and how that applies to our juice tonight. But just an incredible, the mangosteen is just remarkable. But remember, 13 years ago when we launched this company, it was highly unknown.
Right.
And now you can go to the grocery store and get Kleenex with mangosteen in it, you know. So we were the first to market, category creators, and we still own that category today. Just a remarkable opportunity to be able to do that. Now let's talk about the mangosteen just a little bit. The mangosteen, the pulp, the rind, you can see the picture here. Nutrient-dense rind. It's got xanthones, proanthocyanidins, flavonoids, catechins. There's 40 times more catechins in the mangosteen than found in green tea. Proanthocyanidins. You look at the 30 times more proanthocyanidins than in grapeseed extract. You know, you start looking at some of those things. All right here in this magical fruit we call the mangosteen. Delicious white pulp, nutrient-dense rind, 3 to 5 seeds, natural occurring antioxidants called xanthones. Xanthones is one of the strongest antioxidants known to man. And there's many different types of xanthones found in the mangosteen. I don't even want to quote the number because I guarantee you that I'm going to quote it wrong because they keep finding all of these different xanthones in there. Dr. Templeman, the world's foremost authority on mangosteen, was going to be on our call tonight, but he's actually in China tonight. They're actually in China tonight doing an event over there, he and Joe. So we will have him on here shortly. So why are we talking about the pulp and the rind? Why are we talking about the seeds? Why are we talking about this? Because the next product that we're going to talk to you about, the Zango juice, actually has the entire mangosteen in it. The rind, the seed, the whole fruit. Zango juice is the original category creator, worldwide market leader, sold in over 43 international countries around the world. It's $1 billion brand, as we talked about, and it is the whole fruit. Kelly, I mean, that's remarkable because you're going to see a lot of people that talk about extracts or pieces of or whatever, but we actually have a patent. We actually have a patent that we are the only ones that are allowed to use the whole mangosteen in this. We have a patent that actually says that, which is really cool. That absolutely makes us different. So when other people try to compare, other people try to align with, the reality is that we are the only, that's why we're the original category creator. The whole fruit formula is right here with the Zango juice. Let's talk a little bit more about the Zango juice, Kelly. Let's talk about the benefits. Kelly, you want to take this one? The Zango juice benefits. Just awesome product. I've been a consumer for 13 years now.
Yes, many, many benefits. A lot of us has been consumer. A lot of us cannot live without it every single day. So the benefits of this, it goes on and on and on. However, this is just a list of the main ones. Supports healthy cardiovascular systems. It neutralizes free radicals. It maintains your intestinal health, any of your intestines, any of that. Supports your immune system, which is really big in my family as well, and yours with little kids and different things. Supports your cartilage and joint function. Any inflammation that you have, it helps with that.
Anti-inflammatory properties, yep.
It promotes with healthy seasonal respiratory systems, which means allergies.
Yeah.
You know? So the benefits go on and on. We hear stuff all the time where people put it on, pour it on topical, or they put it, in different, or they drink it at different times and stuff. And no matter what, we will never, ever run out of testimonies with it because it's that powerful.
Absolutely. And, as we talk about the Zango juice benefits, we never make any claims to curing or treating any ailments, but the reality is that the science, the proof is in the pudding, right? And with the science and the different things that are out there, and a lot of what we talk about, and I think it's really important for those of you that are brand new on this call tonight or that are watching this or listening to this for the very first time, is to understand that a lot of what we do here at Zango is preventative. A lot of the things that we're doing is prevention. When we launched our wonderful our cosmeceutical Eris brand, and we talked about the wonderful anti-aging properties and talking about anti-aging being a myth, and it absolutely is a myth. The reality is that you can't stop the aging process. The reality is, though, is that we can dramatically slow it down and in some places even reverse the effects of aging. And so when we talk about the juice benefits, that's really what we're doing is a lot of preventative maintenance here and doing some of these prevention things to be able to help with this. Cardiovascular, we just had a gentleman in the office here that's been traveling around the world for the last 20 years talking about cardiovascular health. And he was talking about how blood pressure is literally one of the biggest issues facing, it's a world epidemic with blood pressure.
Wow.
And heart elements and issues around that. So supporting healthy cardiovascular system, free radicals, intestinal health, yeah, those are all
one of the
different
main
things.
questions I get is I'm already healthy. Why do I need this? And the answer, and all of us, all the leaders and everybody answer the same. If you're healthy, take it. All the more reason to stay healthy. It helps you stay healthy. It supports your immune system. So that's your answer to that.
Absolutely. So let's talk about more with the juice, because we've done several studies. We've had major medical institutionals such as the Mayo Clinic that's taken interest not just in the mangosteen itself, but our actual Zengo juice. We've got 8-week studies, double-blind, placebo-controlled, monitored C-reactive protein levels. CRP is an indicator of cardiovascular health. And I think as we go to this next slide, this is something that's really powerful. This is something that, almost 18 years ago, my dad suffered from a heart attack, and it's something, he was healthy, was actually in the hills, chasing hounds around the hills, his dogs, something that he loves to do, very healthy, and, out of the blue, had no symptoms, no signs, no high blood pressure, no, cholesterol, had a heart attack, just things that we don't even know. So CRP is an indicator of cardiovascular health. Those are things that are definitely important. So when we look at the Zengo Juice study, the C-reactive protein, we saw that CRP levels dropped 36% with the juice. Here's your 3 ounces a day, 6 ounces a day, 9 ounces, and we actually, with this, obviously had to have a placebo, right? Because you got to have a double-blind placebo study. So dropping CRP levels 36% is there. And, Alex Caesar just talked about, clinical studies are not required, obviously, and they do cost lots and lots of money. But this is something that Zengo is very proud of, standing behind our products. When we introduce our customers, our distributors, our family's health. Kelly, your family's here. Your son's now working in the office with us, right? Keeping it in the family for sure. It's important that we introduce products that we know that are safe, they're natural, and they work, and they deliver results. And so those are things. So dropping CRP levels 36% is just wonderful. It's an incredible product.
Beverly's 98-year-old father has been on the Zengo juice and all the products, and of course she swears by it. But it's just amazing. Any age, it's just really good for you.
Absolutely. When you said Beverly's 98, I thought you were going to try to reveal her age.
Father.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't tell her I said that.
I'm kidding. Yeah. We love our jobs. Don't tell her that. But no, absolutely, and great stories there around that. 98 years old. Wow, I can't even believe it. Now let's kind of shift gears a little bit, because we get a lot of questions about Zengo juice, and then we also have this mysterious black bottle. It's now black, the new black. Reserve, Zengo Reserve, and what are those benefits, the Zengo Reserve juice benefits? And again, we're going to look at this. The clinical studies are also supported by, the Zengo juice supports our Zengo Reserve. It supports a healthy cardiovascular system, neutralizes free radicals, maintains intestinal health, supports the immune system, supports cartilage and joint function, and also promotes a healthy seasonal respiratory system, exactly like the juice, So then you're going to get the question, well, then what's the difference? If we're getting those benefits from the juice, the Reserve, why do I need both, or why would I drink one versus the other? So let's look at it. Zengo Reserve has a higher phytonutrient content, higher mangosteen content, higher xanthone content, and it's richer, unique flavor. That's the thing that for me, I'm kind of a classic guy myself. I love the Zengo Classic. But, you know, the Zengo Reserve has that rich, unique flavor. Yoko was talking about that. It is definitely a sophisticated palate. In fact, right now, it's the only thing that we offer in Europe because of the palate differences there versus here. We don't actually offer the classic currently in Europe. They absolutely love it. Yoko Little was actually talking about a kind of a champagne-esque flavor. So, yeah, you might want to drink it out of a brown paper bag, maybe. No, I'm kidding. But it's definitely a great product, higher phytonutrient content, higher mangosteen content, higher xanthan content, and richer, unique flavors. So just an incredible product. Now, Kelly, something that, and I believe this was probably yours and Yoko's idea to combine, that every month we're going to do and highlight we're going to highlight a particular product. I just want to go back and answer this one question. Alex is asking, is Reserve has more ORAC? So ORAC for us is something that we don't measure within the Zengo juice or the Reserve or either or. We don't do any ORAC values because a big part of ORAC values is you can spike or change the ORAC values, and you'll see a lot of companies actually moving away from that metric or being able to measure different products because there's different ways that you can spike ORAC values. You can spike ORAC values, for example, by introducing minerals to the actual formulation and doing different things. So ORAC value is something that we don't really look at. We look at a lot of, you know, the ingredients, the overall health of the product, but we don't measure any of our products from an ORAC value. So to answer that question, Alex, I can't really answer that because we don't do any ORAC testing with our particular products just because of the skepticism around that aspect or that particular test. So getting back to this, the Zengo monthly product sell is going to happen every month. Every month we're going to introduce on the very first webinar of the month, weekly webinar, we're going to introduce you guys to a product sell. We're going to train on the product. We're going to have a doctor or different people on there. So being able to do that because, you know, I was just down in Will Call walking through shelves of different products that this company has that, you know, I'm not sure that a lot of people know the benefits of or know about them. So the Zengo product sale, will you jump into that?
Yeah, so with this, the thought behind this is to spotlight a product for the month and then, you know, bring back some of the information on it, refresh the people who know the information, and some people who may not know the information can get new things. And so we want to do a product spotlight every single month, not with a bunch of promotions, but with a product sale for that month. And so
yeah, these aren't promotions.
No, these are product
sales. And so the great idea about the sales is that not only can you use the sell for your own benefit, you know, to have savings on products that you may already currently be enjoying or maybe products that you don't know about yet but would like to try. But then also we want you to use these product sales to be able to go and talk to your distributors, go and talk to your customers, or you may have had somebody that signed up as a distributor a couple of years ago that maybe for whatever reason isn't ordering, and you can introduce them to the products or the customers. These sales are for you to take advantage of, for you to be able to use. This is an awesome opportunity for you to do that. So we're going to have that. Rolly, I'll come back to that question here in just one second. So the products are going to promote to customers, distributors. They're going to always have great value and the opportunity to experience all of Zengo's products, and then also to become product experts on the products. I was listening to a guy that some of you may know the name. His name's Mark Hughes. He was the founder of Herbalife. I was listening to him the other day. He said that to be successful in this industry, you've got to master three things. Number one, the products. Number two, the compensation plan. And three, and probably most importantly, is yourself. And the great thing about these weekly webinar trainings is that we're going to help you master all three of those. And so the first one is obviously going to be about the products, and so the opportunity to experience all of Zengo's products and learn about them and become product experts is a great opportunity.
Education.
Yes.
Free education.
Yes. So with that build-up, we want to introduce you guys to the January product sell. This is the first time ever. I was asking Kelly. Kelly's been here 100 years now.
Almost
100 years.
Yes.
we've never done a product sell with our juice. With
Not
our
that I
Zingo
can
juice.
recall.
Not that you can recall. And so if Kelly doesn't know about it, there ain't nobody that knows about it. So here's a great time. First time ever. There's a January product sale. There's a savings of $30 just on the products. But when you look at the actual, depending on where you're at, depending on if you're we're saving shipping and handling. That's the plus.
Yes.
So your savings is over $30 savings. Wholesale price, you're getting a case of Reserve
Yes.
and a case of Zingo Juice together. The US, you're going to get the new white bottle, the new black bottle. The wholesale price is $235 with 200 PV, and that price includes shipping and handling. So that is a huge savings right there. This is, like I said, this has never been offered before ever in our company's history. So just an incredible opportunity for all of you guys to be able to take advantage of this. Again, this goes between now and the end of
January
31st. So midnight, January 31st, the SKU is available. You can go in your back office. You can order this and call it. You can call in customer service, or you can go into the back office and order this. Just a huge opportunity to do that. So you can do that. Trixie's asking, so if you are on auto ship for 2 cases, can you get the special? This is not an auto ship SKU. But what you would do, Trixie, is you would just change your auto ship to conditional auto ship, go in and place this order, and you'll get this for January, and that would count as your auto ship. So that's the way that you would do that. So
or stock up.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
learn to
absolutely.
share.
So this is not an auto ship SKU because it is just a January product sell for the month of January. So that's the opportunity to do that. So, Glennis.
Oh no, Glennis.
Well, I'm getting to that here in just one second. So January product sale, here's the U.S. Introducing the product sale this is Canada, Hawaii. Notice the packaging changes because in Canada, Hawaii, we're going to be migrating to the new packaging here shortly. But because we're in January, we're offering this. First time ever, $30 savings, wholesale price, $235, 200 PV. That's huge in Canada as well. And Hawaii, you get to include shipping and handling, the 235, 200 PV. Now,
same sale. It's just the bottles are different at this point for Canada and Hawaii. The only thing that's different.
Absolutely, absolutely. So great opportunity. And Glennis, I don't have it for Australia. But I promise you, my friend, that moving forward, hold me to this, that when we do the weekly webinars, we will include the product sales. We'll have something for our good friends down under, for sure.
That's right.
Yes, so we will do that. So that's my fault, my bad on that one, so sorry about that. So, okay, huge opportunity to be able to do that. Now, I said I would circle back to this right here, the Zingo powerof3.com. We had, because we didn't have Dr. Templeman here tonight, we actually had him in the office, and we have recorded 3 amazing training videos on the Zingo Juice here.
Yes.
So they're going to be hosted. They'll be up on the Zingo powerof3.com website tomorrow. They'll be up there. So the way you would go is you go to zingopowerof3.com, you would go to the trainings, and they will be the top 3 videos posted there. Now the beautiful thing about these videos is they're going to be hosted on here so that you can copy the link. You can copy the link here, and you can put them into your you can paste the link and send it out in an email. You can post them on Facebook. We're also going to be posting those videos for those of you who have the Get Amp Toolkit, the My Zingo Builder. We'll be hosting those there on that platform as well, so you'll be able to have that. They'll be underneath the Juice tab on there. But just for quick reference, for those of you who don't have that, we want to make them available for everybody. Even if you don't have the tools, you'll have the opportunity to do that. So,
and they're fresh. He just barely recorded them. They're all fresh information, sharp, really sharp info.
Yep, Kevin's asking about, right now it's got the Fun with Rules product. Those ones are on there now. tomorrow. These videos will be up there tomorrow. So when we do these weekly webinar trainings, we're informing everybody, we're telling everybody about it, and then all of this stuff will go live. We want to push everybody to the weekly webinars so that you can have the training here first and learn about it first here, and then you'll have those videos up the following day.
Tools,
the
yes.
tools up the following day. So, and that's great. You know, that's the thing with these product sales that we're going to be focusing on, is we're going to have the tools and training to be able to have the stuff available here.
Right.
So, so that you can be able to do that, so you can go out when you're talking to your new customers, distributors about that, you're going to be able to do that. So, it started with a tiny fruit and an enormous opportunity, and I think it also is here today. I mean, like, we look at this, we launched the juice 13 years ago, and it still constitutes the majority of our product sales around the world today. It's because it is a product that has staying power. We were the category creators. This is just a phenomenal product for you guys to be able to enjoy the benefits of. Like Kelly said, the testimonials that I hear on a daily basis coming from these products. They don't, and they're new. You know, as new people are introduced to them, or people that's been on the products for years, you know, the testimonials are just absolutely phenomenal.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I mean, it tastes great.
Yes, it absolutely tastes great. And you know, that's the one thing that, you know, I would like to just leave with all of you guys tonight is, you know, as we have these products and we have the advantage of taking advantage of them, we have the opportunity to take advantage of them, to not only see the benefits in our own lives. I want to challenge every one of you on this webinar, or listening to this webinar, or on this phone call tonight. I want to challenge every one of you to share the juice with at least 3 people in your life that may have not had the opportunity to enjoy the benefits of it or hear about it yet this month. Take advantage of it. Just 3 people. Imagine 3 people. Kelly, I mean, I could, right now off the top of your head, you could name 3 people in your life that enjoy the benefits of this product every day. Every day.
Oh, yes.
And I can too. I probably name 300 people, you know, off the top of my head, without even having to go to my phone and contacts to look at it, that enjoy the benefits of this product every single day. So I'm going to challenge you with that. Take advantage of this product sale and introduce it to at least 3 people in the month of January. Just 3 people. Introduce it and see what it can do for them and see what it can do for you as well. So, Kelly, do you have any final thoughts tonight?
No, you know, just thank you guys for everything. Utilize the tools, utilize the WWTs, the PDFs, the Facebook pages that we you know, would communicate with you guys with. That's what we have for you guys to communicate with, and so make sure you're educating and having your people get on these calls or looking at least at their emails and researching, you know, some of the stuff. We're trying to make it easier too for you guys to find it. So absolutely phenomenal. The website is great. It's going to be a great place to host everything. We love you guys.
Absolutely. We love you guys more than you know. You know, and we are so grateful that you guys, whether you've been with us for a few hours or a few minutes, or you're still checking us out, or you've been with us the entire time, we absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you guys do for us each and every day. Thank you for representing this incredible company. Thank you for carrying the Zengo flag high. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Can't wait to talk to you guys this Saturday. We've got a Get Apps call this Saturday, kicking off the year and talking about some fun things. But thank you so much for all that you guys do. God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful night, and thank you again. And this recording will be up tomorrow. God bless and have a good night. Thanks. Bye.